LC shit, straight up. Our shit is proper without the gander. No fucking around. None of that pussyfooting around fucking Gaylord music shit. We're just making fucking straight up hip hop shit, you know? And not try and fairy it up or make it fucking sound glossy and happy to try and fit into a market. We're just making hip hop how we fucking feel it. And if people like it and appreciate it, sweet. If they don't, fuck you.
Look for warfare. Put us together and that's danger. Brace yourself for the main event. No crew can step to us. Stage set. You're minor. We major. A force to be reckoned with. Way too fucking strong. Give these motherfuckers a henchmen. Bitch, don't get offended. It's no goddamn ass to be accepted. It's about set for 12 rounds of pain. And taking titles. Stage is set. It's the epilogue to the first chronicle.
Around the city, Hawthorne to Hursty, Melbourne hip-hop fellas are flowing for the thirsty. North it's to G-Town, bury 'em weak clowns. A lyrical commission, the winners in each round. All around the city, Alamein to Richmond, crisp up in your system. This is the commission, from St Kilda to Sunshine. Lung grind and punchlines, always never sometimes. Fuck, mine's like cut lines. This is stress relief, welcome to the press release. I never cease, like war going against the peace. I score the best of weed, sure to slaughter less MCs. Cut up a quarter, jug of water is the recipe. Scenes of many horrors I've lived through. A scholar of kicks, loops and bottles of Vicks brewed. I follow the southern squalls and scribble on others' walls. You're too fickle to fucking brawl. I mingle with troubled swords and double noughts in my bank account. So check the statement, I can break it down. LC's taking the crown, making it healthy, never complacent. Pushing it to the limit, the others seem to be racing. We're getting into your system, precision with no division. Quality over quantity, audio anonymity. Visually there's no stopping me. I got the hot degrees, link it to a journalist. I burn just like a furnace, inflict a bitch with a nervous twitch. It's evident this lyrical commission delegate is telling this for all your real rap revelers to benefit. Ever since 11, hip-hop's been my residence. I jacked all trades, a master one of 4 elements. Pure elegance, my eloquent word use was prevalent. And even in my style's early stages of development, the whispers got around that Trem shows potential, composing dope flows, drops some over slow instrumentals. Incidentally, my first 12-inch was penciled into the books as one of Melbourne's most influential. Independently released debuts, and now I'm here to break the news to these fake crews, neglecting to pay dues and debts. I bruise reps and noose necks, a dude stepping thinking they got more juice than group sex. So think again before you pick up the pen to scroll scripts, call it quits and leave this shit up to Trem. B.A. Lance's lyrics are top standard, the sought after broadcaster, a crafter of the advanced, the splatters of raps like melons whacked by batters that I've slapped on the wax canvas. A bloke to check when you're looking for dope, lyrical ferociousness. I wrote what you're supposed to get, like a boxer's hand motion. I keep the speed smoking to your heads with no regret or commotion, and showing off so easily flowing yet hard to do. Look at those composing plots of dead defecation, like getting laden with knives, puss and penetrating with the men of quotations. Then eggs and bacon, putting prey to death like insects in the web, lacing the lines as the infestation of LC strikes your premises. But that's the end of this press statement.
Over to the east, I could see the distant flashes of lightning. The air was vibrant with thunder. For nearly 2 hours, we waited. In that time, the storm had gathered. There was no rain, but the thunder crashed about our ears, and the wind tore at our clothes and whipped our skin. I felt vulnerable, weak, almost helpless. And then they were upon us.
The crust crumbles, your funds stumble like a drunk out the pub, a never-ending search for love. Trouble and drugs, dangerous operations are us. Famous for blazing up, only family and mates I trust. Tragic and lust, there's magic in a rush. For the last feed at the supermarket, many are not used to starving. Belly bloat, the tally quotes, it's an end time phenomenon. I sit in pen rhymes, planes are hovering overhead, check the red skies, apocalypse. Watching the demonic twist of the story, I rock a wrist. Titanium, and that's my skeleton. My mind's racing in the field like a stallion, back to hell again. Fly like a pelican, I'm permanent, you're irrelevant. Service is outdated like maidens playing the celibate. Strut is a strategist, presenter packages black as any Sabbath is, cause my method is miraculous.
The picture's thrusted at a constant level uninterrupted. Your blood vessels are punctured as a sharp surge thundered past the earth. You last heard gasping from the dark woods, cause you shirked your task and your corn-ass verbs are in need of some hard work. But if you knock the lock off the bottle shop, drain every bottle off, chuck in a petrol-stained cotton cloth to make them into Molotovs and then shoot off the lot. Now you got about the amount of what I drop, causing chaos like rival African militias, going through villages with innocent civilians and hacking limbs off with hatchets and rocks. Cause Bob Balans hatches his plots to disrupt laws in a storm like the bashing of cops. I can get serious or just bring the action across with a colossal rush, or I can spit some nasty shit out of my mouth and oral thrush. It's ominous as it speeds your way, so MCs awake to see the grey of an evil day.
I strike with the might of Thor on the mic where you biters bore me to tears. Your career's drawn its final straw. That poor star, your sports seen its last days, long forgotten in the bottom of our mark graves. I spark a phrase, making my presence felt through lessons dealt in battleship, begging for heaven's help. Penning my venom, melting pages as the felt tip blazes. More intricate ink work than Celtic mazes. See, honest to God, my squad slaughters all. We walk tall in any protocol, you sure to fall. When a storm hits, I tear strips and rip shreds off these motherfuckers, see them more red than split ends. So make no mistake, you can't escape the due course. It is juggernaut, breaking crews with brute force. Scorch and torture corpse in a crematorium, and stuff yards in a vase, end historian.
I'm an addict of heavy drums and the son of a broken family. It's a Carlton United tragedy, partial to insanity, half full in a fantasy. It's a Carlton United tragedy. I'm an addict of heavy drums and the son of a broken family. It's a Carlton United tragedy, partial to insanity, half full in a fantasy. It's a Carlton United tragedy. No correspondence, every minute they watch us. One often wonders, tongue rockin' pundits in the summer sun. When the morning dews evaporate and catch me walking barefoot in a shitty city elevator. The eighth sense is salivation, a cell you pacing. Pick up a pen and only then begin the transformation. I stalk a thought toward a catchment. I'm sure to attack and report the action back at my quarters in fragments. I gotta thank us for all the nights I was tanked as a young'un getting drugged in a southern state of distraction. Addict of heavy drums and the son of a broken family close to overdose. It's a Carlton United tragedy, living a modern misery. Put it into a literary masterpiece. I carve the beat like some carcass meat. Lyrically you can't compete, so just starve and weep. A born bastard Smith on the sharpest street. I'm an addict of heavy drums and the son of a broken family. It's a Carlton United tragedy, partial to insanity, half full in a fantasy. It's a Carlton United tragedy, part of my divinity, Carlton's a vicinity. It's a Carlton United tragedy, on a path toward victory, sure to spawn savagery. Check it out. It's a Carlton United tragedy. Inspired, I sight a clear picture. I bear with you for a minute, spitting rare scriptures. My inner vision is a spare six recipient. Stare into the prism and carefully construct my own. I'm only visiting Earth for a minute, I roam the planet in paraphrase. Burn up the ism, then listen to what I have to say. Spark a combo, park and play the song so sadly I reflect every breath is getting too long. No action taken, perhaps we need to face them facts. I'm tracing tracks like tap phones and agents. I flip the page and sit and ponder the future. She's half Asian, into reform and losers, and she got the bruises to prove it. I move with the times like an analog, rhyme the whole catalogue. I break the shackles off, free to be me again. With a bleeding pen I can see it and this could be the end. I'm an addict of heavy drums and the son of a broken family. It's a Carlton United tragedy, partial to insanity, half full in a fantasy. It's a Carlton United tragedy, part of my divinity, Carlton's a vicinity. It's a Carlton United tragedy, on a path toward victory, sure to spawn savagery. It's a Carlton United tragedy.
Calling a motherfucking tragedy. Calling a motherfucking tragedy. Calling a motherfucking tragedy. Calling a motherfucking tragedy.
Rap styles beyond average. Rap styles beyond average. Rap styles beyond average. Rap styles beyond average. Beyond average.
I don't claim to know all, but I take it slow like pain and make vocals so they remain a close call or give post-traumatic shock. Don't complain, get yourself up. Fucking alarm clock, I'm here to wake ya. Cause out of us you be the faker. Your girl says she wants me now to you and see you later. If this is graph I'd be top to bottom whole cast, and you'd be a toy's first tag on his folder. You sucker, if this is done dancing you'd be a disco ducker, and I'd be a Maori playing rugby doing the haka. So don't start on me MC, I'm saying your ability to test me small like breast size 10B. I'm the supreme, you're just a piece of margarita. I'm the hard defeater, you're just an easy ass to beat around the ring. I win the grand final, you're the bottom of the ladder, UPCD, and I can double
operative, dodging the obstacles, watch the spin, fly across the room like a rocket ship. I got the gift to unwrap you by the layer I capture. You pay more attention to the way I phrase a chapter and blaze it after. My comrades are masters, I cast a fly, hoping to pry into your bastards' frames of thought process. Tell you to go get on a moped, I throw stress. You should really know best not to fuck with me, performance is enormous. When under pressure it's a luxury, not a thesaurus. I got agility, true test of ability. Prove your worth in public and see if the people love it or understand where you're coming from. Taking so fucking long, had to give up the bong and struggle on. I can stick it to you with lyrics, never passive when serving passages. I can hurt these amateurs, that's
and I mix it with the best. They're more than impressed with what I got to offer, begging me to hit them off with tips on how to rock a proper. I watched a lot of suckers come and go, jump up at shows in front of Zoe. They're long haulers but their cover's blown the very minute they start spitting. Shark victims half bitten, carcasses washed up missing hard in it. Your ass kissing to get a start on his paths, my pet hate. Let's skate for too long, now it's checkmate. I pay correct weight for dues plus a tip, leaving these up and coming kids who think they're running shit. Cause mummy's rich with busted lips, punctured lungs and ruptured ribs. Half these gig promoters must be on the take like corrupted pigs. I'm over these homos, showcasing overseas acts and copping knockbacks from shows cause the chauvinistic raps is this hip hop or the fag scene. You want an MC or drag queen, a pioneer or has been.
Rap step down, rap step out, beyond average. Rap step down, rap step, rap step, beyond that average. Rap step down, rap step down, beyond average. Rap step down, beyond that average. Rap step down, beyond average.
This is what I like to see. Got that pussy ass 6 minutes and then I'm done shit. This is some real shit. J-Red, you ready? Come on, you ready for this shit? Fucking scream! Give it up for my man J-Red. 3, 2, 1.
Trying to step up, I gotta laugh.
You don't want none of this.
Man sharp on the blade.
Battle skills.
Rip through your crew like hacksaws. Up and down,
When J-Red cuts, just pray to God he don't bust a fader. Hands need bandaging like heads on a Tuscan Raider. Custom made to blow spots when he crabs and flares. Whether breaking down a phrase or hacking stabs and snares. Peep the patterns and blends, he sends all rivals packing the perfect DJ to complement the finest rapping ever pressed to wax. So just check the facts, best two hands to connect with the decks and scratch.
trying to step up.
You must be out of your fucking mind.
Even if I'm smoked out, I can't be scoped out. The man sharp on the blade.
I got guts, guts, plus cut.
With swift execution. Up and down, full theta.
Straight out the keys he PJs, the way that he DJs, phenomenal these days, and obstacles crush quick. The others are unfit to be claiming they run shit. Catch J-Red on the thumb flip, up fade to combo. Back forth, the record's a hacksaw and challenges plywood. The dance floor's jam-packed. He slams tracks with the ferocity. Stand back and watch as the man attacks honestly.
Trying to step up.
Want a buddy in a body bag?
Picture the pain. The man sharp on the blade.
You wanna battle me? Please, one stop, unstoppable, astronomical, phenomenal. Up and down, full theta.
An animal with his two steel handle tools. J-Red slaughters you DJs in battle duels. Who's the man up here cutting with his hands severe? So in this tournament, go and pack your gear. Inventive displays with techniques. J-Red, check his record, a turntable wreckage, a presence on stage. He stretches a phrase, drops the needle, and people get hectic for days.
Back up a bit. Give me some elbow space.
Some crazy shit going on. How many like that shit right there? Make some fucking noise.
Big Mac of the Beefeaters representing the one and only Lyrical Commission.
Yeah, in the sunny sides of Aussie, this is Lil Angry Man saying what's up to the boys of Melbourne. We're going Walkabout and sticking the stuffing up the Parsons are going Walkabout Part 2. Yes, when we're not smoking herb, we're listening to the Lyrical Commission.
Check it.
Large.
Go and Walkabout.
Yeah, I slay rappers like gay bashes, bitch. I should common wax and fitzies in commission flat lift shafts. Swinging hip flasks and cars in the Ponsford stand. With my mate Brad Strut, we straight up Bombers fans. Down on the sands at St Kilda Beach, sneaking a peek. And freaks greased up with reef oil and some bleached hair without a care bear in their titties. I got the Friggy box stocked with 2 dozen Melbourne big mouth tinnies. And 6 Jimmy and Cokes to quench the blokes thirsting. First to burst into the bar and last to leave the curtains. Sun's falling, pub crawling, drunk brawling. Come on and I'm hung sprawled on someone's flooring. I'll never get that pissed again, I swear to God. The hair of the dog's the only cure. So where's the grog shop? I need to stop off for a tinny or two. I roll with piss heads, we rip your disco Biggie and Cruise. It's true, I come to grips with the mic and strike it like the BLF, leaving a scene of MCs beaten, bleeding to death from the effects of my killing spree. Now all these chicken feed MCs are in some cops spitting written freeze. I'm off feeling stripless G's, sipping scotch and ice. You couldn't make the cut with pocket knives. This shit's a box and dice. Rockin' mics, concert nights with the alchemist. Tell your bitch to douche, don't want no groupies that smell of fish.
Open up your luggles while I whisper in your shell like now not a dicky bird. Your words, my words are filled with insight that's right, so sit tight. Pull up a chair and park your ass. Brett Strut and Lil Angry taking orders at the bar. You're such a car, tore the hind legs off a donkey, leave it scarred. That verbal diarrhea is spreading fear like MMR. Start you from afar down under where the sun is blazing on. Not in London, cool like Arbalene, been raining cats and dogs. Well, sorry, let's dish the dirt and hurt these salad dodgers. Not even copper stoppers when we blast through dirty rotters. And if you want it proper, half the price from Happy Shopper, I can smell a special offer, stinking up like doorway dossers. Cost us £5 to live like kings on student salary. Eat the bread with different sets of nuts, but same family. Little angry noggin bandy when it all comes down to nerves. Puffed up pigeon chested pest to persevere like pudding birds. Should have heard the way she spoke to me, well you know old painting sweetheart. Wouldn't want your meat too veg if I was starving. I beg your pardon, darling, need to put a leash on all that jargon. You got things like Frankie Carson chewing what's sat in the garden. From the short ass to last bell sounding, eye gouging, furrow brow growling, make them squeal like kittens drowning. Plus it's nice to see you nice. Brad rough them up like rugby players, strip layers of skin without mic.
Oi, shit full features, I know my type of speech is peaches and cream, I'm recover 'em on the beach with a beatbox. Bottle of beam, seeing 2 feet socks, shoes and a pile of spew, 40 degrees hot. So what's new? The pot's fumes make it a weed spot. Galahs driving in cars far from the trees top. But who the police stop? I will never cease hop, hipping over rhythms while spitting the kids a neat grot. Ease off, don't know how to. I'm around like sleaze on city streets and so glad that I bloody found you. Cause it's a hard call, but that's the way the cards fall on a graffiti art wall. Brad'll tag up, fuck yours. It's just a bunch of sissies at a function full of pissy puny minded blinded schmucks sucking on ciggies. Ducking when dizzy's a dumb move. In one groove I've rung through the brilliant batch, attacking tongues tuned tightly. With this mic we walk many kilometers nightly while you talk about your shiesty. Not equal and your sword's feeble in a poor fantasy and wards randomly you're caught candidly on camera. I haven't the stamina to be mad at you mate. I'll take it out on the track and put you back down in your place. And that's great, from Bass Straight I'm known to smash breaks with poems and walkabouts where I'm going.
with balance.
My brain's like an axe.
You got a problem with balance.
My brain's like an axe, so hacks that lack get maimed when I aim. Time your lame shit got taken back. Here's the receipt for it, you're faking like Jackster's corrupt. Never give up with raps, cause I'm not a police informant. Each installment my shit gets better. Sinners the clever with the writtens that sever. Flipping letters like Adriana, I mean Sophie Faulkner. When the top dollar phrases start to unleash from my arsenal of stockpiler, speaks like a dog collar and get masterful. Rigorous, it's ridiculous how rhythmic this kid shit is when I'm licking my limericks like lips on a clitoris. It's the lyricist called Bob Balans on tracks. Love patterns make combatants stop like they cop battens, cause they sound like they got whacked from how whack they're rapping.
MCs that get smashed in a flash.
You got a problem with balance.
Get that ass cane.
You got a problem with balance.
Taking me out, it's no picnic.
You got a problem with balance.
Slurp the sack.
Cause it's clear that I'm here to end motherfuckers' careers.
Bash your bitchy, bullshitty, belligerent old biddy. Babble and maggle your magnificent. Mutilate your mic communicator. Do a favour to yourself and step off. Or like a wooden rake, my shit'll snap back. Fly at you and smack you with a black eye. And thinking you gotta hope you're crack high. I disenfranchise, chomp, chastise, stomp, capsize and baptise your boat, cause you won't float through. I got your goat, you shouldn't have spoke. Go get your coat from the cloakroom. You're leaving, wheezing, I'm teasing, sneezing on your raps for no reason. Easing and max, you seeming hyperactive now. In a quarter hour you'll be in a heap sapped and lyrics will be leaping on your back, cause you're underneath another LC indecent rhyme attack.
Get smashed in a flash.
You got a problem with balance.
Get that ass cane.
You got a problem with balance.
Taking me out, it's no picnic.
You got a problem with balance.
Slurp the sack.
Cause it's clear that I'm here to end motherfuckers' careers.
Hold on. Oh, we got a problem here? We got a problem here?
Striking savagely, gravity defying, flying your head this barbarian by crime, you dare me and smash. Emergency sirens, sometimes I think there's too many people on this earth, but now you're dying. Flat from hack to gaunt, you're scorched like astronauts when your rap support. Like NASA talk, you crap, you're preposterous. I destroy you ducky boys, don't even need the wanderers. So peep the opposite mic controller, doing amateurs like you in different languages like Dolma, Bunchow, Fungula Butsi, 80 fix, got a malaga cause you're a pussy. With poetry supposedly mad, you get back like groceries and openly ripped up vocally. I'm coming after you bastards, you sound like you're being raped by a gang of fat farmers.
MCs that get smashed in a flash.
You got a problem with balance.
Get that ass cane.
You got a problem with balance.
Taking me out, it's no picnic.
You got a problem with balance.
Slurp the sack.
Cause it's clear that I'm here to end motherfuckers' careers.
I want it. Come on my face, Bob. Come on my face. Come on my face, Bob. I want to see this. I want it. I gotta come for you, baby. Here I come.
Yeah, baby. B.A. Lance is the band bandit. Asked those sluts, I slammed it and left them stranded. Don't front the US rappers or your groupies did, and you were better showing me your juicy clit. With her knees on the club toilet floor, mouth full, mumbling pleasing. Tell me before you splash. Sorry, swallow, don't worry, it's healthy, vitamin enriched. You wet vaginal lips, you're friggin' as I slide in your tits. You're getting excited knowing the typhoon will hit soon. Then the froth flows over your chin and neck as white and as thick as snow in Moscow. So lick the twat hole, juice from your fingers. Having a threesome in bed with two nude 16-year-old sisters. Looking like electric chair shock victims, screaming for oxygen, coming while cock licking. Sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut. I wanna
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick, fucking my dick down the nut. I need a
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut. I wanna
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut.
I tell you it's fucking insane. I got chicks from Melbourne up to Brisbane, trying to cop a chin full of the jizz spray. My dick vein, shit stain. Your missus is one of them that's lining up. But fuck rhyming, all she wants to hear is that hymen bust. Sucking like Debbie Diamonds, a must prerequisite for any sexy bitch expecting me to get affectionate with. That lovey-dovey shit's all good, but I got beef luncheon ready for munching, and I'm not talking about small goods. So stop wasting time with wine, candlelit dinners and flicks. Just swallow my cock, I spit on my deck. Princess, do what you do best. Leave on the heels but lose that cute dress. I wanna see your new chest, ready to roll. My pole's greased, I'm not just some old sleaze. Trem's guaranteed to leave your hole pleased. So hold and squeeze, tug and pull or spin and suck. Cause once I hit 'em up, you know my steez. It's good riddance, slut.
Sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut. I wanna
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick, fucking my dick down the nut. I need a
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut. I wanna
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut.
She got a nice scent, likes to give her guy head. 5 foot and boy can she lie good on my wood. She gets wet at the touch of a button. I'm spreading legs, never beg for the love, and I'm shoving my bread into the oven and finishing with the icing. Miniature little right, the type I can do all night thing. It's so delightful, she'll gladly take an eyeful of Bradley. And I've been a bad sleaze since high school, whether a quick fuck or get my dick sucked. I got her stitched up screaming, yeah that's it Strut. And when I bust that semen she wanna go again. I can't believe it, this diva's a fucking thoroughbred. Her only drug is sex, she got a taste for the ball waist and underwear lace, not really one to care. I got a tongue that's rare, my reputation is based on penetration. I'm out like ejaculation. Sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut. I wanna
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick, fucking my dick down the nut. I need a
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut. I wanna
sex fiend.
Fucking my dick down the nut.
Fuck the scene. I'm not listening to none of your bullshit.
It's like a fucking comedy club up in this shit.
Fucking piss week.
Everyone wants to grab each other's ass.
Have a little cypher, mate.
Man, you've been backstage lately.
Man, you're a sick rapper, man. Man, how long have you been rapping for? Fuck the weakness in this industry.
Lift your fucking game.
If you feel like this is about you,
Probably fucking is.
then it probably is.
Fuck me swinging, I'm sick and tired of whack rappers who couldn't spark shit with petrol and a pack of matches. Still they act as if they're written a bit. Don't mean to piss them on, but these preachers give me the shits. So I rip them to bits with this lyrical Swiss knife, sticking the toothpick right in their windpipe, attacking these dick wipes who practice for gigs twice as hard but can't get you right on the big night.
I ignite, no fist fights or pissing in your pocket if you didn't rock it off and see the bitch type. Slapping backs for the slackest tracks saying
they're the maddest raps.
Getting very carried away and playing the safe bet. They're seeing the paycheck and bright lights. I'm here to put fright into gay sets and whack crews. You faggots are old news and haven't the bold views to fathom my skull juice like acid.
Then hold you as captive with a rope and a bandage to gag and assault you cause you're pulp and plastic. You lose rapidly with huge casualties like the Jews tragedy. The motion's humanities, I train for survival. If you rival my pages, put your cycle in its final stages with tidal rages. Waves of fright and annihilation, finding you in your hiding places.
I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene.
Ain't about love, your team sucks.
I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene. You know you're phony, get the fuck from in front of me. I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene.
Ain't about love, your team sucks.
I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene. You know you're phony, get the fuck from in front of me.
Brace your spine cause I'm breaking backs with the pages stats that maims and splats. Your full scale attack cause mate you whack. Get back to the base the pack. Play it back, it sounds like you're taking naps. Your state's collapse, a patient at the mental house. Maniac committed for the brains I gave a gaping gash. I take a slash on your baby raps, what a waste of wax.
The basic facts you played out and counterfeit. Taking it back like rain clouds, I'm down to spit. I drown your shit like I was flushing Nebraska. Brad so pro,
especially when he rap flow.
I pack bro, your rookies are on the leaf tip. Leave quick, I'm competing, never concede this. War of words, I could perform my worst, still be the best. The stage is set, so place your bets.
Right on the nose, cause LC's the dopest. Getting crowds out their seats like deep vein thrombosis. No hocus pocus, the rest are fucking jokers. Coast to coast, my crew gets hype as broken boasters. True grit and focus is the blueprint, the motors. These few microphonists that set apart from the bogus. Fakes and frauds, baiting hordes of crowds. With that talk, that's just a rot, you're falling short by all accounts.
I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene.
Ain't about love, your team sucks.
I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene. You know you're phony, get the fuck from in front of me. I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene.
Ain't about love, your team sucks.
I'm just the same as I've ever been, I hate the scene. You know you're phony, get the fuck from in front of me.
This is Chopper hanging out with Lyrical Commission. I've been having a beer with Brad Strut and Big Trem and sort of other people of dubious mental ability. Buy their records or we'll come around to your house. Yeah. We'll come around to where you live.
around the city, Hawthorne to Hursty. Melbourne hip-hop fellas are flowing for the thirsty. North it's to G-Town, bury 'em weak clowns. A lyrical commission, the winners in each round. All around the city, Alamein to Richmond. Crisp up in your system, this is the commission. From St Kilda to Sunshine, lung grind to punchlines. Always, never, sometimes, fuck mine's like cut lines.
This is stress relief, welcome to the press release. I never cease, like war going against the peace. I score the best of weed, sure to slaughter less MCs. Cut up a quarter, jug of water is the recipe. Scenes of many horrors I've lived through. A scholar of kicks, loops and bottles of Vicks brewed. I follow the southern squalls and scribble on others' walls. You're too fickle to fucking brawl. I mingle with troubled swords and double thoughts in my bank account. So check the statement, I can break it down. LC's taking the crown, making it healthy, never complacent. Pushing it to the limit, the others seem to be racing. We're getting into your system, precision with no division. Quality over quantity, audio anonymity. Visually there's no stopping me. I got the hot degrees, linking to a journalist. I burn just like a furnace, inflict a bitch with a nervous twitch.
It's evident this lyrical commission delegate is telling this for all your real rap revelers to benefit. Ever since 11, hip-hop's been my residence. I jacked all trades, a master one of 4 elements. Pure elegance, my eloquent word use was prevalent. And even in my style's early stages of development, the whispers got around that Trem shows potential, composing dope flows, drop some over slow instrumentals. Incidentally, my first 12-inch was penciled into the books as one of Melbourne's most influential. Independently released debuts, and now I'm here to break the news to these fake crews, neglecting to pay dues and debts. I bruise reps and noose necks, a dude stepping thinking they got more juice than group sex. So think again before you pick up the pen to scroll scripts, call it quits and leave this shit up to Trem.
B.A. Lance's lyrics are top standard, the sought after broadcaster, a crafter of the advanced. The splatters of raps like melons whacked by batters that I've slapped on the wax canvas. A bloke to check when you're looking for dope, lyrical ferociousness. I wrote what you're supposed to get. Like a boxer's hand motion, I keep the speed smoking to your heads with no regret or commotion, and showing off so easily flowing yet hard to do. Look at those composing plots of dead defecation, like getting laden with nice puss and penetrating with demented quotations. Then eggs and bacon, putting prey to death like insects in the web, lacing the lines as the infestation of LC strikes your premises. But that's the end of this press statement.